Alrighty, it's Wednesday, and normally I do this on Tuesday, but I didn't have graphics ready yesterday. We are through one weekend of football. We get to talk about the worst of the weekend. I stole the name of this from my friend Jordan, Twitching Itch. He used to do this, use this exact name, but he's letting me use it for podcast here. Weekend Jorts. The worst of weekend Jorts is the worst of the weekend from the previous weekend. And here's our graphic. I could have came up with something better, but I didn't. So, knowing what it is, and again, brief explanation, it is the worst of the weekend. No, weekend Jorts number one for the first week of the college football season, or football season as a whole, is DJ Uiagalelei. Dude's awful. And I said it if you in the college football preview or recap that I do on my channel. Whatever tape that anybody has on DJ Uiagalelei that makes you think that he might be good at football. Whatever tape you have that makes you think he might be good at football needs to be burned. The ashes need to be gathered, put in a box. The box then needs to be burned. Those ashes all need to be gathered, thrown in a metal safe, and the safe needs to be thrown into the ocean or strapped to a rocket and shot into the sun. Like, okay, and again, without seeing high school film of DJ, I don't know what he was like in high school. Don't know how good he was, how bad he was. So, okay, it's fair that he was then depending on what site you use, either the number one or number two quarterback in that class that included Bryce Young and CJ Stroud. We're 4 years in now. We saw him his freshman year, the 2 games he played for Clemson when Trevor Lawrence was out. He wasn't good. Okay, he was a freshman. It is what it is. We see him his sophomore year. Played a full season for Clemson. He was bad. Dabo had enough. They benched him for Cade Klubnik. We see how that's working out for Clemson. DJ goes to Oregon State. Oregon State, John Smith sees something on DJ like, come to Oregon State. We want you. You're going to be our starter. He was average there at best. Mike Norvell sees something. Sees something somewhere. Come to Florida State. You're going to be our starter. We're going to win games. We're going to be the ACC champions. They're 0-2. DJ is throwing for, 300 some odd yards? They are 0-2. They've just looked pitiful. DJ's thrown 40 for 69, 58% completion percentage, 465 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick, been sacked 4 times for a loss of 32 yards.
What are we doing?
What are people seeing? What did Norvell see? This man made him think this man was going to be good. Like, DJ Uiagalelei just isn't good. He is. He's bad. And what sucks is some NFL team, whenever he decides he wants to go to the draft, is going to take a chance on him because there's going to be some form of film on DJ Uiagalelei that people are going to be like, we want him. He could do something. No, he can't. TJ Uiagalelei is this week's weekend Jorts. He is so bad. So incredibly bad. Dude's awful, and like, it's easy to sit here. I was never a quarterback. I played linebacker. It's easy for me to sit here at home watching the games and then watching replays and highlights, like, oh, the dude's bad. Like, anyone could say that, but how do we keep screwing this up with this dude? He's just not good. He's bad. TJ Uiagalelei, weekend Jorts #1. Hopefully this dude doesn't make it here, because otherwise I'm going to have to put his face on the graphic. Dude's terrible. I have to change the graphic up if I have to start putting his face on here. Dude's awful.